coming up on the Real Housewives of Atlanta after show.
That you said that Ross was aggressive and you felt like he was berating a group of women.
I think Kenya is very, very, very smart with her words. And to call a black man aggressive, I think is a poor choice of words.
She was jealous. Her husband is divorcing her, sweetheart. She's hurt. She's always wanted this life.
You're upset, you're cursing. Obviously, what he did was aggressive. You can't deny that. Why do you have to share a party with someone whose birthday is literally weeks apart from mine?
We thought that you guys would come together, hopefully mend.
And I'm just glad someone was there to celebrate her birthday because I'm sure she didn't have anyone there.
But since I didn't have any input, maybe I'll just give you a fourth of the invoice.
Bitch, bye. I think it was $700 worth of balloons. The only people who probably enjoyed those balloons were her kids when we left. This bitch trying to buy friends. I already got friends.
And I have yet to get a check or some cash in my account from Sheree. The Real Housewives of Atlanta after show starts now.
After hearing Kenya's negative comments towards Ross,
Her husband getting up yelling at everybody, and that's not your definition of aggressive?
you speak with Kenya about it when you're back in Atlanta.
Well, you said that Ross was aggressive and you felt like he was berating a group of women. I don't appreciate you talking about him.
I never used that word, but I don't remember.
Well, that was the sentiment. That was the sentiment, and it's not cool. Okay, Kenya. All right. Okay. Bye, bitch.
I think Kenya is very, very, very smart with her words. And to call a black man aggressive, I think is a poor choice of words. It's awful.
Very awful.
Especially because my husband is the opposite of that. He's far from that. And his reputation is on the line. You know, when someone like Kenya says something like that, it carries weight. And so I thought it was extremely inappropriate. I thought it was disgusting, actually. It was disrespectful. To label a man who is the opposite of that, who is loving. He's a great husband, a great father, a champion. He's a two-time Super Bowl champion. He's a hard worker. All these other great things that he is, for you to categorize him as aggressive because he stood up for his wife.
Hold on, please. Don't with my wife.
It was really bad for her to call him that.
Who doesn't want a man that takes up for them? But at the same time, I'm there by myself. I don't have a man by my side. And you're upset, you're cursing. And yes, that is aggressive behavior. And I'm not saying Ross would ever lunge across the table and do something to either of us, but it was obviously what he did was aggressive. You can't deny that.
She was like, I wasn't saying that he's an aggressive person. I'm just saying the action was aggressive. Like, if you slam your hand on this table, that's aggressive. And
Girl,
I'm like,
you know how much aggressive this girl does.
Yeah.
Step off. Excuse me, security. Security.
I work here, dear. You'll be ushered out before me.
Yes, bitch.
From
40
your
and
title,
fabulous.
a bitch.
40 and
Really?
fabulous.
Period.
Like I just stepped off the stage.
Oh, let me pull your chair for you.
Kenya.
No. I'm like, that's not how you meant it. That's not how it felt. Like, the fact that Sheree would even bring it back to me the way she did.
You know she felt a way about Ross. She felt like he was a little aggressive with a group of women when he was defending you.
Sheree knew the way you was coming was to say something negative about my husband.
I'm not calling him a bad person. I think Ross is amazing. And I love the fact that he took up for his wife. That's not the point. It was aggressive behavior.
He was pushed to where it's like, no, you're not going to do this to my wife, Kenya.
I called you twice. Did you call back? Did you try to get us there? That's how you treat your guests?
Kenya, I was working. I would not expect you to stop what you were doing.
Right?
One at a time.
I feel like it's a reflection of the pain that she's
really
in.
Is and what she's going through, what she wants to experience. She was jealous. Her husband is divorcing her, sweetheart. She's hurt. She's always wanted this life. And I'm telling you, seriously, and it's not even throwing shade at her, to see this man be so supportive of you, to see you out here shining, she couldn't be mad at you. I mean, she probably could have, but I just feel it's like her question, she keeps asking God, why? Why not me? She's never had a man to stand up for her like that. So I just feel it's jealousy. I really do. I mean, that girl is a jealous-hearted baby. Whole jealous-hearted thing.
As the She by Sheree fashion show was quickly approaching, there was a lot of work yet to be done.
She was stressing me out. She stressed everybody out.
Well, my designs are going to come in by Tuesday.
And I went to her model call and it was a disaster.
Yeah, but that was
like, do you know what's at stake? Like, people know about She by Sheree. Basically the whole world knows about She by Sheree. And we're like, what can we do to help? Because again, we all love Sheree. And we just...
Well, not all of you guys.
Arlo and Kenya's birthday may have not brought them together, but one thing they can agree on is that She by Sheree fashion show is a whole mess. I'll take that.
Well, most of us genuinely love Sheree. And we were just like, what can we do to help? And we wanted her to succeed.
Well, we do see you help with the model search.
Very good.
My assistant has all
No,
that
but I want it on the
information.
photos like I asked them 10 minutes
I know, but this is how I do it. So I'm gonna do it my way. No, I'm gonna do it my way if you don't mind, because I'm the one
Please
that's gonna
put
be
it on there.
assisting.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, it makes me feel better.
I'm happy for you.
I'm happy for me too.
Confetti.
There's so much work to be done to get to the fashion show. So I meet with Rowan. She's great. I know you didn't like her at first.
But why aren't we facing that way so we can actually see, like the audience would be...
This is how I normally do my fashion shows, and I'm sure if you...
So the wrong way.
Yeah.
No, but I like her. I was worried about how she was stepping up for you.
Will you ask her why she didn't call me to pose so you can have like a block of models out there?
We'll have another casting for sure, but we wanted to keep this on the down low.
How do we get people here? It has to be like known. Hello?
Like, I'm like, girl, do you know how important this is?
This isn't my first rodeo, I promise.
Well, this looks like your first rodeo.
But she's a sweetheart. We actually text each other. Like, I love Rowan. Like, she's a sweetheart.
Yeah, she is. She knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
So it may come across like sometimes, you know, some people
very laid back.
Yeah, very laid back. Like, okay, and you're like, bitch, I need this done. I need to know exactly what you're doing. But she's still working. She's secretly working. She's making it happen, and she just did a great job.
Yeah.
And what I have to learn how to do is to accept the
Delegate.
help and delegate.
Yes.
I always feel like I need to be 100% in. Like, I want to be involved in every single process.
Micromanaging.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to learn to trust to delegate people that you trust.
I need to get a good team that I can trust so I can delegate. But like you, the fans
are
have
hungry.
kept She by Sheree alive
yes.
for 14 seasons, and
Yes,
I can't
they
thank them
have.
enough.
Yeah.
Without a product.
Joggers.
When?
Probably more September. For, that is spring, summer.
Okay.
September, spring, spring, summer.
Yep.
So that is nothing but a blessing.
Yes.
So it's like, that helped push me. And then, you know, the drama with Tyrone. So that helped me get back to me and my brand. Despite the ridicule.
A fashion show with no fashions, how dreadful.
Despite all the shade and, you know, the negativity, is still so many people who want to see it succeed.
After Jamaica, your 30-day break with Michael and William ends, and your nephews return home.
How's it feel being back home?
Good.
It just doesn't feel the same.
What do you mean it don't feel the same?
You're in your own bed. You can take a shower in a clean bathroom.
Okay. First of all, they didn't know they were coming back home. We called the school and told the school to tell them to catch the bus home. So Michael gets home before William, and he's like ringing the doorbell, and I'm like, I'm nervous like a damn husband or some relationship I broke up with. I'm back in. So I gotta be tough, auntie. You know, auntie gotta get tough. I missed them. It was just, them coming home was everything.
Oh.
It was everything.
Yeah, I'm sure it was the break you both needed.
It was.
Yeah.
I was just happy they're back. I'm happy they're back. And I just got to get the help and support I need, like the therapy and me learning how to talk to them and me. I know a lot has to do with me, as in when I say it's a punishment or it's a consequence to something, I have to stick with it. And I never stick with it. Because it's like, the 3 years they become my best friends, so I talk to them about everything. So it's like, just do what you're supposed to do. And now it's like, they're gonna see me in my heels and me still being fabulous Auntie Marlo, but I'm still Marlo that you better get your damn work done. I'm gonna go see this teacher and you better get it together. Do you know what you have to do to get your phones back?
Get good grades.
Good grades, that's
good
correct.
in school
Ding
and
dong.
be good at home.
Good at school, good at home, your chores, because you can do it. I believe in you, and I mean it.
Yeah.
And I'm realizing I don't always have to yell and curse, but I can look at William and say, why did you do that? That hurt me, William. Do you feel that's okay to do that? It's about taking responsibility.
Yeah.
We have now what we do a chart system Did you clean your room? Do you have your rubber bands on? And you get a reward for that. So it's like me just doing a different approach that I am so not used to.
Yeah.
It's just a love and a concern to where I want to make sure these boys are successful. Yeah. That at least when I leave this earth, I want them to say she was an asshole, she was tough, but my aunt did not play about school. She taught us credit. She taught us how to be respectable. And that's all I want them to do. If they just do that, I'm like, okay, I did good as a Monty. So that's it.